Matt, so how did testing go?
Overall testing went really well. The main thing is it's just brilliant to be back in the car and back in the European Le Mans series. You know, as a driver, a professional driver, you race, you know, every second weekend of the year, so to have that big gap all felt a bit strange, and you kind of wonder how you're going to feel when you get back into it. But for me, it was like a duck to water, like riding a bike. You kind of never forget. So it was brilliant just from a personal and even mental health aspect to get back in the car. And from a performance side of things, we were really happy with how the 2-day test went for our number 55 Spirit of Race car. We seemed really good on single lap performance, but we focused heavily on race runs, because with a high ambient temperature here, there's a new asphalt surface that's super high grip. I think that's going to be the key to the race.
So Matt, what are your expectations this weekend, bearing in mind you've got an unchanged team with Aaron and Duncan in the car as well?
I think having an unchanged team going into the weekend gives us an advantage, particularly as we've had this big gap of no racing, because we all know each other, we know our own strengths and weaknesses, and we know what each of us can bring to the party. So I think that's an advantage for us compared to the other teams. Expectations are a difficult one because the field is absolutely stacked. It's probably the strongest GT field we've ever had in European Le Mans series, and I've done the championship consistently every year since 2012. So we're hoping to fight for the win on Sunday, and I'm confident we can do that. I wouldn't say it's an expectation, because there's 8 cars that I think are realistically have a chance of the win. But from a driver's point of view, you love a competitive championship. I want it to be super strong, and if we do win or get on the podium, it'll be after a really hard fight. So I'm really looking forward to it, and we're confident we're going to be where we need to be.